Welcome back, my dear students. Welcome back, everyone. And this is another lecture in marketing and also in production, because it's very important in production. Also, that is, we call it the pricing strategies. It's common between the marketing department and the production department. The pricing is what is the price which you will put for your product, how you will price your product. You already now produced and you are in the market already, and you launch it. You have your own costs of production, and you don't know what to do. You don't know how you will put prices for your own products. Will you put high prices for your products, or you will put low prices for your products, or based on what you will do pricing for your products? We have two main strategies for pricing, two marketing pricing strategies. The first one, we call it penetration pricing strategy. Penetration. On the penetration pricing strategy, you put lower prices. You put lower prices. So the penetration means lower prices. Penetration means lower prices. Why? Because you are newly to the market, like we said before in the product life cycle. If you remember here, we said in this stage, you're still newly to the market and no one knew you. So you cannot put your prices high. You have to go with a lower price. You have to go with a lower price. So this, we call it penetration. Usually some countries use this kind of pricing to have more, or to demand the markets, or to have more slice of the market share. This is the first one. We'll move on forward to the second pricing strategy, that we call it skimming pricing strategy. This is the opposite of the penetration. It's the opposite of the penetration strategy, because here in the skimming, you not like the penetration. In the penetration, we said we go with low price, but in the skimming, we go with a high price policy. That's if you have a new product is not familiar in the market, or a new technology is used. Like as example, it's used with the mobiles, the cell phones. When the cell phones start in the market, start with the skimming pricing, because it start with the highest price, then it goes down, slow down after this prices. Sometimes you find people say, we will wait for another 5-6 months or 4 months and buy the mobile, because it will be cheaper than it is now. Since it started to be launched in the market, particularly when it says it's accompanied with a high technology and it's unique, and it's like having aspects which is not there, is not available in the market with other competitors or with other alternate products. So in that case, you know yourself, so you can put high prices. Also, because the cost of the production is very high in the stage, so you want to cover the cost of production. So you try to do a pricing strategy that will cover to you most of the production costs in a fewer time, or in a less time. So for that reason, you tend to use the skimming pricing strategy. During the growth stage, companies must demonstrate the product's benefits and values to persuade customers to buy its versus competitors' products. Some products never experience growth. The majority of the products are in the mature stage. In the mature stage, like we saw before, in the mature stage, here is the mature stage, this one, we are talking about the mature stage. In the mature stage, sales level off, and the market typically has many competitors. The most of the competitors are in this stage, in the mature stage. Companies modify the target market, the offering or marketing mix, in order to extend the mature stage and keep from going into decline. So we try always, what is meant here, that you try always to keep in this area. But however, whatever you do, it's like the death for a human or like the health. Here you are very healthy, but one day will come, all of us will become very sick and till we pass away. So this is the part of the curve which every company think to keep here on the top, but this will never happen. This will never happen. It might happen achieve for some time, but for one product, it will never exist forever. No, look around you. What is today is new. After 5 years, it will be old and it will be old fashioned and might be funny to use it. Uh, that is regarding the skimming and so let us complete. Companies modify the target market. The offering means the product. The offering means the product or the marketing mix in order to extend the mature stage and keep from going into decline. Like I told you, you struggle here in this stage just to keep alive and to keep there and not to move down. If a product goes into a decline, a company must decide whether to keep the product, harvest, and reduce the spending on it until the inventory is sold or diverse and get rid of the product. That is the points which I want you to know regarding the products and the skimming the prices. So I will move now to a question here, and I will put the question is what are the market pricing strategies? This are, we'll say it here, the question right now. What are the, then here we go, market pricing strategies. Of course, strategies, not one, they are more than one. So here we go. And this is our question today. What are the marketing prices strategies, which you know? So here I will stop here, frame the screen for around 5 minutes for you guys to write the answer. Remember, when we talk about the marketing strategies, pricing strategies, we always relate this into the product life cycle and related to the type of product itself. The product is newly to the market, it's unique, or it's not, there are a lot of alternates. If there are a lot of alternates, then I will use the penetration because I can survive. I can survive in this case. But if it was unique, like the new cell phones, in that case, I can use the skimming pricing. Also, based on the stage which I'm in, introduction always it's favorable to go on the penetration marketing strategy for pricing. We go for the penetration strategy. It's more proper to the introduction stage. That is what I have for the moment, and I please go for answering this question. Like I told you, we don't put the graphs just for fun. We put the graphs because it's a part of the answer. So don't forget to put your graph when you talk about the product life cycle. And when you talk about the also the pricing, the marketing pricing or the marketing pricing strategies. Here is our question. What are the marketing pricing strategies? Please answer this question right now. And I will keep the freeze the screen for around 5 minutes here till I get your answers. And I will get you back. Thank you so much. Thank you. So a quick reminder for what we are working on. We are working on the question of what are the marketing pricing strategies. And we said that those two strategies are like the following. Those strategies are the penetration strategy, which goes with a lower price, and the skimming pricing, which go with initial high price. Thank you so much. Shall see you in the next video. Stay safe, everyone. Have a very good day. Bye-bye, everyone. Till I see you again. Bye-bye.